So who knows what will happen. Boom, bum, bum, bum. Oh. A Sierra game, that means you're going to die! Yeah. I played all of the earlier ones through. I'm still using the same character for this game. So it's a continuation of the adventures of SpiderMwa, the mage, or wizard. Didn't know this is a 3D one. It is not, just the intro is in 3D. But it's not a 3D game. The fifth one is a 3D game. But I don't even remember if Sierra made that game. Not sure. Well, let us import. Shadows of Darkness, I don't know why, but I think that title sounds dumb. Yeah, Shadows, Darkness. I mean, are there such a thing as Shadows of Light? Oh, the game window is way too big. Just noticed. I played 15 minutes just to hear John Rhys Davies' awesome speaker voice, but I hope you'll do the voices as usual. Always. Always. I've seen this played through, but I've forgotten a fair amount of it. I've seen it played through too. That's the only way I know this game. Only seen it played through, but not played this myself at all. I do like this music though. It's very rockin'. Let's just adjust this a little bit, shall we? That looks better. How shall we title this game? Something dark and edgy. Shadows of Darkness. Well, originally, Shadows of Darkness was supposed to be the name of the third game, but they changed it at the last minute to Wages of War. So the third game was Wages of War, and this became Shadows of Darkness. I don't know why they changed it, but that was their decision, and that's how they did it. I mean, even when you play through Quest for Glory 2, at the end it says the story continues in... Thank you, Kiliana. The story... It says the story will continue in Shadows of Darkness, but the third game is Wages of War, so yeah. Will you be importing a character? Of course I will, like I said.
Insert your saved character disc from any of the first 3 Quest for Glory games into the disc drive, so that your hero can make the journey to Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness.
There it is. Import.
Your character has been successfully imported. Welcome to Shadows of Darkness.
Thank you. Hey, Spiky! Your character has been imported as a wizard. Only if this is incorrect, indicate your profession below, otherwise select continue. I saw you were streaming in VGV, and I was surprised you were responding to Discord still. I had a pre-stream. I always have a 15-minute pre-stream. That's why I was talking there, Kiliana. Sierra games, very dangerous. You go first. Alrighty, right. Let's get some agility up here. Still got 80 points available. Man. Of course, intelligence and magic need to go up because we are a wizard with this character. That 15-minute pre-stream is for me to go to the bathroom, yep. It was for me too. Dodge up a little bit, maybe a little bit of weapon use. More strength, agility, vitality up. Communications we can up ourselves eventually. Luck will go up randomly. I mean, I am a magic user, so the intelligence and magic would be the most important. Although agility is important for the magic user, or wizard as it's called now. Like also dodging and everything in fights. I think that's good enough, I think. I didn't have the best best stats with the imported character. Only ones that actually were higher than the default numbers here were strength and weapon use. Should have fought more in the third game. Hey there, garlic bread. Music is a bit on the painful side. Some of those notes are not meant to play at the same time. True. Still, it's a rocking music. I like it. Although, I wonder if this would have. I don't know how to use the DOS box. Change the DOS boxes. I mean, this game can be played on ScummVM, but ScummVM doesn't really support this game really well, so I have to play this on the DOS box. And I don't know, on the DOS box, I don't know how to change the sound card. I would otherwise use Roland, because it's in ScummVM, it's easy to change it to Roland. So we can hear the MT32 sounds, which are glorious on their own. And I'm sure this game supports the MT32 as well, but I don't know how to switch to that on DOS box. That mini French horn has some ear-piercing frequencies. My mistake, I think it's meant to be a trumpet. I think it's a trumpet as well, yeah. I think now I have put the points into their proper places, so we should just start. Because what I do know is that with the MT32, the sounds would be a lot better, because that's how I played the other games with the MT32. Because it sounds very snappy, snazzy, better. Better than what sounds with these normal MIDI sounds. Although these are not the worst samples for the MIDI, but it could be better. I mean, the mixture of the electric guitar and the trumpet. At some points they do clash a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, let's go.
You awaken from nightmares of flying and falling. You find yourself in this strange place. The only illumination, an eerie green glow.
Ooh.
You've lost your weapons and the contents of your backpack somewhere during the journey.
Great.
All you have are the clothes and armor on your back.
Well, leather,
This
at
leaves
least.
you with 4 burning questions.
Okay.
Where are you?
Yeah.
How did you get here?
Yeah.
Who brought you here?
Uh-huh.
And how in blazes can you get out of here?
With my wits. And my magic.
No, make that 5 burning questions. What city did your luggage end up in this time?
Nice eyeball. So hand, mouth. Arbor. Walking. Animated. Cursors. Nice. My, you're looking heroic today. Of course. You're currently carrying 2,101 quarks. The most you can carry without strain is a load of 9,390 quarks. We are strong. Leather armor. It weighs to 2,100 quarks. Leather armor provides you with some protection against blah blah blah. This is simple money pouch contains all the money you have with you. 1 crown, total weight 1. I lost all that money that I gathered from the third game. This is just like the beginning of the third game. Actually, it's not. This is the worst beginning of any of these games. I have no money. Where's all of my treasure that I... Damn it. Aren't you freaked out by eyeballs? Well, that's a very goofy looking eyeball, so not really. If it were like a real eyeball, like just like this eyeball that would be like blinking if it moves, that might freak me out a little bit. But not this. This is just a goofy marble. I have lost everything. Great. Let's take a look.
Rotted, ancient corpse, half buried in the cave wall.
Okay, John Ricci Davies, I love you. You are amazing. Always amazing, but can I just have text, please? I'll just have text, please. I'm sorry.
Gives you some money.
Well, that's not really money, but those are beds, so thank you. Ah, crap, this is old school. Using old school keyboard. Gotta remember that the question mark is next to the shift. Where's my money? You mean like the one in the Phantasmagoria interface? I don't think I'm freaked out by that one either. But normally I am freaked out by eyes. Still annoyed us Brits can't mind bits. Or us Finnish people, no Europeans. Seurasit äsken Redkur-striimiä? Joo, mä aina seuraan Redkur-striimiä ennen kuin mä aloitan mun oma. Joka kerta. We got here through a portal, right? Yeah, at the end of the third game there was a portal that we got through, but apparently something else has happened as well. That was a real eye and it was close up. I don't remember it. Finnish sounds so cool. Sillä meinaa hermo mennä bilispeliin. No niin, mene. Se on aika paska peli, mitä se on pelannut jo 15. Eikö 17 tuntia. Pelaaks tää Retku samanlaisia pelejä kuin sä? Ei se pelaa Nessi-pelejä. Siellä on NES-urakka menossa tällä hetkellä. Mä en tiedäkään, hei Karrekki, kuules valkosipuli. Oisit kertonut, että sä oot suomalainen, ois helpottanut mun elämää. We sound cool. Not when you copy paste from Google's Translate, it doesn't. So. Let's, now Spooter doesn't need to sleep on the streets with those bits. The deteriorated corpse has grown partway into the cave wall. You are in a large cave, dimly lit by glowing lichen on the walls. Strange, irregular outcroppings of stone grow from the ground, looking like the skeleton of some enormous beast. Here and there, petrified human bodies seem to grow half in and half out of the floor and walls. This is some kind of altar to the Dark One. The top is covered with sand. Torch holders flank the altar to provide light for nameless rites and unspeakable rituals. So can I cast... let's see. The open spell... Flame Dart. That's what I need. Actually, not Flame Dart. I need Juggling Lights. That's what I need. There is a faint glow of magic on all the bones, stronger near the altar. The torch sconces beside the altar have some magic, and the altar itself radiates of strong magical aura. The torch on the right side of the altar also radiates of a magical aura. Well, I'm glad I accidentally casted Detect Magic. It's pronounced Lichen. Did I pronounce it Lichen? Damn it. Twitchis. Joo, Retku on Twitchissä. Kyllä. Etsit vaan Retku. Jos oot aikoinaan kattonut YouTubessa Nessi-arvostella toi retku oli nimeltään NES-retku. Tai jos oot nähnyt taistelujaska-jaksoja, se on retku. Speaking about Finns, we just made history. A Finnish StarCraft 2 pro player won the World Championships at BlizzCon this weekend. Ha! Take that, Koreans! Yes! Alright, so what I needed was the Juggle Lights. Yeah, the Juggling Light spell. Maybe that'll help me to see a little bit better. Only for a second. Well, maybe the Flame Dart will help me with the sconces. Well, I'm sure I did something right because we got the dee-dee-dee-dee. Usually means that I got points. Let's get out of this cave. The torch glows with a flickering light. It seems to be some kind of stone valve, acting as a door to the passageway beyond. In a large cave, 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 in a large cave. There's the altar. Alright. In a large cave. Better than Lishan, which sounds like a Scottish Navi from Zelda. Listen! Hey! Listen! Alright. Can I cast, it's the Calm, Zap, Fetch, Force, Dazzle, Trigger, Lightning Ball, Reversal, Flame Dart, Levitate. Where's the... The open is the key one. What am I talking about? Open! The valve is bound by magic. Your spell has no effect. I see. I also just realized I don't even have a weapon. I only got my armor and one crown. Where's my freaking dagger? Man, what a sucky beginning. The desiccated corpse is half buried in the rug at the cave floor. Can I do anything with the bodies? Like search them? A brief search reveals a piece of hard gray rock. Which you take, and some coins, 3 crowns and 13 kopecks. Whatever those are. Currency in this area, I guess. You find 30 assorted copper and gold coins on the body. I hope I can change them into the proper currency in this area. You search the desiccated body. The only still usable item is a dagger, which you pick up. However, lying around the bones are some coins. 5 gold coins, each have a crown stamped onto them, and 13 small copper ones are each stamped 1 kopeck. Okay, so... we got ourselves a weapon. Good. Flint. You have a small grey piece of flint, much like the one described in your famous adventure survival course manual in the fire starting section. You vaguely remember something about using flint and steel together. Well, we don't need to because we're a magic user. Don't need to hit the dagger with the flint. So we got 14 crowns and 51 kopecks. Are there any more corpses that we can borrow stuff from? Doesn't seem to be. That's good. Can we do anything with the altar just by touching it? You take the torch. Oh. Oh. Can also take the other torch? The torch is firmly embedded in its holder. Right. Let's take a closer look here at things. Russians use kopecks, you know? That is correct. That is what this area is going to be based on. Russian Russian folklore and such. Like in the water, there's going to be a Resulka. That is one of the dangers of this game, the Resulka in the water. You force the sphincter open with your dagger and pass through. So not Transylvanian. Cool. Well, there's a little bit of Transylvania in it, but mostly it's Russian. You made it into a large chamber. Stone valves like the one you just passed through apparently block 3 other passageways. There is a huge stone altar in the center of the room and an exit to the south. This is really hard to read. That is the worst idea for a font against a background. It is so freaking hard to read. Ah, automatic save. Yeah, screw your automatic save. Sphincters. Hope that Resulka doesn't get you flagged. She's naked. No, it's not. There are no naughty bits shown. It says she's tastefully covered. So don't worry. Someone has placed a large sheet, like sort of makeshift shroud, over the withered corpse. He also has a small money pouch. You pick up the canvas sheet and take 3 crowns and 17 kopecks from the pouch. You won't be needing them anytime soon. And neither will we if we don't get out of here. You're in the heart of the cave, sphincter-like valves, close-off passageways leading in all directions. In the center of the chamber is a bleak stone altar covered with black, dark stains. So no naughty bits. No naughty bits. The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder. You feel creepy and uneasy since... What? The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder. Is that even English? You feel a creepy uneasy sensation whenever you pass near it. A stone valve blocks this passageway to another part of the cave. The chaotic forces in these caves twist and change your magic in strange, unpredictable ways. For the moment, the spell has no discernible effect. Right. The entire cave is suffused with dark eldritch magic. The focus seems to be the altar near the center of the chamber. The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood, long since dried to powder. There, now it's proper English. There's lots of anuses on the wall, so I guess that's something. They're not anuses, they're just the doorways. Siperos, keep your dirty mind out of my games. And my streams. Keep them to yourself. A flock of winged creatures emerges from the cave entrance and they don't look friendly. Oh crap. Ow! Wow, this fighting system. I don't know how to do anything here. Groovy music though. I'm going to die, aren't I? I killed one of them. Hey, I killed them. In a bitter battle, you were better than the batters. You kicked some butt too. Yeah, but I almost lost all of my stamina. Jeez. Awkward fighting sequence while unfittingly funky music plays, yeah. You could say that. I think I need to also lower down the cycles because it was going really fast in the fight. The CPU speed. Take it down a notch. Are they carrying anything? The battery wasn't carrying any valuables besides its body. It's really gross. It was just a bat. Can I actually rest? Like, take a break for 10 minutes. As per usual. You have no idea what time it is. Neither sun nor stars shine in these caves and you feel totally disoriented. Not a big surprise. No rest for the chased. Can we run? Whee! Try as you might, the stone valve will not open. Perhaps this isn't the right time. So I'm guessing I cannot open any of these of the three right now. How about we try to fiddle with the altar? The altar feels strangely warm to your touch, but leaves a deeper chill somewhere within you. Your spells have no effect on the altar. Juggle as you might, it doesn't make it any brighter. Okay. So... Oh, it did say that there's an opening to the south. The strong wind in this cave is blowing the plants towards the patches on the left side of the chasm. Such cave drafts commonly indicate an exit of some sort. You can see the entrance to a large cave at the bottom of the pit. You catch an occasional glimpse of a horrid, multi-tentacled monster just inside the cave. A deep pit fills most of this hallway. A rope bridge spans the narrowest stretch of the chasm. A heavy rope bridge spans the deep chasm. You can see a glint of light somewhere beyond this exit. Okay. Certainly deserves a save. Because we need it to levitate. Oh. You could definitely feel the wind rushing past you as you floated in the air, but there wasn't quite enough push. You need to find a way to catch more of the wind to sail your way across. Huh. As you hold up the sheet like a sail, you can feel the wind pushing it and you towards the pit. Unfortunately, you're a little too heavy. You don't think the wind is powerful enough to push you across safely. But if we do this... Well, that was close. You just barely made it across the pit. Yeah, take that, tentacle monster. Not gonna be lunch today. Bitch. Also, why can I not suddenly open up the menu? Okay. Fine. Hello. Ugh. Alien head. You slip through the mouth of the cave just in time to avoid being crushed by its closing jaws. Phew. Bonk, ding, ding, bonk, ding, bonk, ding, dong. You're alive! Only one person has ever walked away from there before. And you are... Who are you? How did you get here? There are so many questions I want to ask you, but I have to get home quickly. It's so dangerous out at night in Moldavia. The town is due north of here. Be careful. There are many bad things wandering around. Good luck. Oh, by the way, my name is Katrina. I hope we meet again sometime. Farewell. You could give me some supplies and other advice on what's happening. Seriously, for some reason I cannot now open the menu up there. There we go. That was weird. So we met Katrina then. Well, hello there, Yennefer. Oh wait, wrong game. Where is Yennefer from? The symbol looks like a 6-armed starfish, or perhaps like the tentacles of an octopus. You sense a feeling of strange chaotic power from it. Sounds good to me. Oh, the Witcher, right. You sense no magic in this area. So we can take this. The 6-pointed symbol seems to pulse with energy that comes loose in your hand when you touch it. You have the feeling that you may need this sign, so you carefully store it in your bag. That's an octopus, alright. Only not an octopus, more as a sextopus. Because it only has 6 limbs. This symbol looks like a mouth with pursed lips. It doesn't say much. The archway above the path is inscribed with 8 arcane symbols. You recognize 7 of them from Arcania 101, no doubt, as the symbols of blood, bone, breath, essence, heart, the mouth, and the senses. The 8th is new to you. It looks a bit like a 6-tentacled starfish, or perhaps more like a squid. Something about the symbol fascinates and scares you at the same time. The cloud symbol is a traditional representation of breath. This is a symbol of blood in the form of a huge carved droplet. This symbol is a stylized presentation of a crossed pair of bones. This strange symbol is the traditional magic representation of the senses. This looks like a throbbing heart. This symbol is really abstract. You may have seen it once before, described in an ancient book as the sign of essence or one's inner nature. A long crack has developed near the base of the archway, although it still looks stable. Rocks have formed an island within the goo. The icky, greasy, grimy goo flows close beneath your path at this point. The cave mouth looks like the jaws of some horrid creature, waiting to chew up and swallow anyone who should be so foolish as to try to enter the cave. Alrighty, so I guess now we can have a little bit of a rest, like for an hour. After some rest, you feel better, and also apparently the sun is rising, so that's good. Hey there, Mew! Sorry, the stream decided to have a hiccup when you called out to me. What did you say again? Yeah, sure, it hiccuped up when I told you not to be so... Oh, anyway, doesn't matter. Does not matter. This tall standing stone has been carved so that the top looks like a squid is perched upon it. Or maybe a spider. The knobby tree branch looks like a club ready to bash anyone unwary enough to come near. A pool of sickly, greasy-looking slime dominates this area below the cave. A stream of slimy goo oozes down the right side, and goo dripping on the path makes it slimy and treacherous as well. Delicately crafted bonsai bush looks totally out of place in a pool of dark, unhealthy-looking goo. The huge tree looks to be half wood, half stone. A twisted, sick-looking tree holds tenuously to the central island. Looks like a human form. A female form. My, you're looking heroic today. Goo pool. Not as good as Deadpool, but you know. The path is dripping with slimy goo. You're having a hard time maintaining your footing on it. Huh. Is there a way that I can use magic to make it easier? Nothing seems to have been triggered. You sense moderately powerful but latent magic waiting near the top of the squid stone. The bonsai bush also possesses magic, but it is of a gentler, more subtle nature. Okay, so that's magical? That's magical. I also just realized we don't have the spell to create a staff. Okay. So no magic boosting staves made from this area then. Whee! The standing stone feels rock solid. Doesn't say much. So, where can we go now? This way, maybe? Or to the south? That way, then. Hello, swamp. The bleached bones of the earth lie surrounded by the murky marsh. The heavy odor of decay overwhelms your senses and makes you feel slightly nauseated as you survey this gloomy swamp. You don't have any rations. You better get some food soon. The decayed remains of a human arm claw at you as if to drag you down to share its doom. Small hummocks of earth and grass rise out of the seething swamp. Well, we're going this way. Ah, so nice and lovely here. It is allegedly a rock ledge. You are in the southwestern corner of the forest. Dank mists rise from a dismal swamp to the south and west. Path to the dark cave lies to the southeast. Didn't Katrina just say that we need to go the north to the village? Something like that. The red bush looks ready for anything. Ugh. Here starts the puns. Large deciduous trees make their stand among the pines. They know how to leave well enough alone in the fall. Suddenly feels like that mercenary is around here. But that's Sierra humor. They make puns like that in all of their games to describe stuff.